It's Paul Bates with GreatDad.com here with Hayden, and we're opening the Sonos Amp. Okay?
Yep.
Now, the Sonos Amp is a new amp by Sonos that will be replacing or is complementing their Sonos Connect amp, which they had, I guess, for around a decade.
Yeah.
Back from the early days of Sonos. And the Sonos Connect is different in probably the most important regard is that, two things probably, is that one, it's 125 watts per channel versus 55 watts per channel, so if you really want to blast your music, it's good for that.
If you want to go loud.
If you want to go loud, which maybe we do. Maybe you do when we're not at home.
Yeah.
That's what you'd want it for. But more importantly, I think, is that it's new updated technology. It's meant to work with a lot more more devices and more updated technology than the original Connect. So you just read that it actually has an Alexa feature in it.
Well, it's not built in, but if you have one of like the Sonos speakers that has built-in Alexa, or if you have already like an Alexa device, you can plug it in.
Whereas the Connect wouldn't, and I think there are a bunch of other upgraded versions of all the different HDMI ports and everything else are new in this device. Plus, it's a lot more attractive. It comes in black versus white. I think that was a knock on the Connect, Sonos Connect, is that it was only in white, so it stood out for a lot of people. And the form factor is smaller, and it has easier to use plugs. So inside, like an amp. It weighs a lot considering the size.
Wow.
Beautifully packaged, like everything is made here in Northern California.
Like cover on it. It has a little starter guide, and let's see what kind of plug it is, because that's always important. What is this?
Looks like banana plugs for the speaker wires. So the idea is that you're taking in a lot. Two things that it serves to do is it helps you get wired speakers connected into your Sonos. So in our case, we're redoing a kitchen and putting speakers into the ceiling. And Sonos doesn't make an in-wall speaker, so it's connecting with our. I'm forgetting the name of the speakers that we got. Were they
Polk Audio.
Polk Audio speakers. So those are going into this. These will go into this amp. We'll still be able to listen to Sonos music or all of our music choices through the Sonos system, but not through Sonos speakers. And then the other thing is that you can put in peripheral devices into this. So TV can go into this, but also a turntable or an old-fashioned tape deck or DVD or CD player if you had that kind of stuff lying around.
So let's open this right up. So we got it.
It's a beautiful felt bag, which
it has a felt bag, which I just opened right there.
We'll ever use that for, but
now
some nice. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay.
It comes with European plug adapter, just in case. Wow, that's pretty.
That's meant for this. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's what that's for. Okay, right.
Well, what are these? That's the real question.
I thought that was a European plug adapter, but not.
I don't think so.
What does it look like on the inside? So these are this is an adapter for the old-fashioned wired speakers. So the wires fit through those little holes, and you tighten them down. And,
so they have.
So either
you have all of that for all.
So you'd either have banana plugs, what are called banana plugs, which are a thing that look like this for the speakers, or you'd have the old-fashioned wired kinds, and then they'd go through those and tighten them down. I think we have both.
So just on like design-wise, it's
it's pretty
simplistic. Everything is just this nice plastic finish. It's not like it doesn't feel cheap.
No, I'm sure
not. It has a good weight to it.
It wasn't cheap. It was $5.99 on their site. They're charging $3.99 for the decade-old Connect amp.
It has a little. What is that?
I think that's if it were sitting on a stand.
Or put on a tripod.
So I just want to see what's on the back here. We've got the speakers. These would be the speakers, right and left.
We have a subwoofer.
So one set, they've got a subwoofer.
We have the subwoofer.
And then then there are imports, which these would be analog. They've got an HDMI port. That would be power. This would be on, off. And I don't know if this is that's Ethernet.
Connected to Wi-Fi, probably.
Yep. Might be Ethernet.
Just like all things nowadays.
Yeah, so we haven't given it a try yet, but in general, we're really happy with our Sonos system. Just the versatility is amazing. The ability to play different kinds of music in different rooms, different speakers that are the appropriate size for each room. I think if you're really an audiophile, you might have questions about its actual quality, but in general, we really like it. The fun thing too is that you can do kind of novelty things with it. During a party, we'll take one of our Sonos speakers and put it in the bathroom and run another type of music choice or whatever in the bathroom. I run quite often Italian lessons in the bathroom, which is a fun thing that you can do. But you couldn't do that with another speaker system, or you could, but it would be a lot more work. You'd have to have a dedicated system.
This is like everything connected too,
right.
So you just have like.
So we have a
connected
set
to one thing.
So we have a set in the kitchen, in the dining room, and in the living room.
So if we really wanted to, we could play one song or like one playlist throughout the whole house. Pretty much.
And it ties in with all the major systems. Spotify, we use Pandora mostly, but that works that well. If you are looking for other options, we also have reviewed before the Raumfeld, as well as the Denon EOS system. They work very, very similar, comparable in quality, though they both probably say they're better. But to my ear, these guys make really good speakers that really fill up a room. Versus that, what was the thing that my clock radio the other day? The JBL clock radio, which they say like it's JBL quality sound. Not at all the kind of sound you're going to get out of these really heavyweight Sonos Raumfeld or Denon speakers they're really made to be that small form factor, but still can fill up a good sized room. So
that's all I have to say.
That's it. So we haven't tried it yet, but I don't expect any negative surprises. But that's the Sonos Amp. It's just out now for holidays 2018. And it's $599 versus reduced price right now, $399 for their Connect amp. All right, Paul Banis from GreatDad.com. He's Hayden. See you next time.